Hey guys, it's Colin. I thought I'd share with you a hobby I started about, I don't know, like 10 months ago or so. It's called sim racing. So basically it involves getting a rig like this with a steering wheel and a clutch and pedals and everything else. And I like to use it with a VR, so this is an Oculus Rift. And yeah, so it's really a fun little hobby. This game here is Assetto Corsa. You can see here I'm just setting it up, getting it started. I actually have the VR headset on right now. I'm just going to wait here and let it start up. So yeah, playing this kind of game in VR is really just amazing. I mean, it's a little hard to tell just by looking at this because it's just a flat video, but
all right, Colin,
for me it's like three-dimensional and it's really very immersive. It's just amazing. And of course the steering wheel has like force feedback, so resist and push back as you go to turns. You can really feel every little bump and everything. So I'm sharing this more just because I think it's a fun thing. I'm not going to do a particularly good lap or a particularly good race here, but it's still kind of fun. This is how I've spent my lazy afternoon today. I think I'm going to screw up here coming up in the next corner coming up. I just played for a long time in some open wheel cars, which feel completely different than these cars. So you'll see here, I'm about to screw up.
Right side, clear right.
Brake too late.
Right.
Here we go.
Still there, you're in the middle, three
Yeah,
wide,
I
clear
didn't screw that one
around.
up. So yeah, this is, I really enjoy this. It's very relaxing just to drive. It takes some focus, but you know, it's not rocket science here. You just go from the outside, inside to outside, around each corner here. You kind of have to be nice and smooth. But yeah, this is a very powerful car. You can see they are sliding around because I was going a little too hard on the accelerator.
okay, Colin, don't let this guy distract you.
And I'm not a gearhead or anything like that. Like, I'm not like super into cars, but I just enjoy driving. It's a lot of fun. It's funny, yeah. Here I'm obviously like leaning my head as I'm going around here. It really does kind of fool you
Steinberg in front is
into
now
thinking that
one,
it's
sixth
real.
place.
I mean, obviously you don't feel any of the G-forces, but you almost do. You almost feel like you do. When I first started doing this in VR, it was a real weird disconnect between not feeling those G-forces but seeing everything and kind of expecting it. And yeah, at first it made me sick. It wasn't until several months later of playing VR that I eventually got to the point where I could easily play in racing games and not have any issues. Here I'm just kind of like
On your
drifting
left,
behind the
clear
guy.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Banged up there.
The guy in front is Effendi.
So it looks like I'm in 5th place now. I don't know if you saw that when I turned my head just before. There are all these additional, well, besides the HUD of the actual car itself, there's additional little UI elements that are kind of floating around. A little bit like being Iron Man or something. It's like these floating UI elements that, like, there's a map there, you can probably see that. Top corner. And then there's also the little radar thing that you'll see right there.
Clear left.
Passing by, so that helps me know when there are cars coming up behind me.
Car left. Clear left. Left side.
Did I just
Clear
bump
left.
him? Yeah, I just bumped him.
Clear left.
And yeah, this really doesn't come through, but when you're in VR, it's like that car is like right there. It's amazing.
V4.
On your left. Clear left.
Good work, mate. Keep it up.
This little chicane here is difficult. You know, when you get good at it, you can kind of like, you can find areas in the track that you can use as markers to know like when to brake. I haven't really done that in a lot of places. A lot of the times I'm just doing it by feel. Yeah, so I'm not super hardcore about this. I'm not competitive. I don't race online for the people. I just do them by myself. It's fun. So right now I'm just playing against AI.
You've gone outside track limits. Come on, keep it between the lines. The gap to Marquez behind is increasing. It's now 4.8.
Third place.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
So this track is Monza in Italy. I think F1 is racing on this track this weekend actually. It's just sort of coincidence that I got to the point in the my game here where I was racing on this track. It's one of my favorite tracks. Well, one of them anyway. Probably third or fourth.
E3. Lasati is now leading. Okay, Colin, the next car is Perez. You're reeling Perez in. The gap is now 7.8.
So third, I've done, what was it, 4 laps?
We're seeing
Laps
minor wear
total
all
here.
around.
And it seems like the front of the pack is pretty far ahead.
Your lap time was 1:56.79.
Fifth lap now. Yeah, this little chicane is difficult to navigate. Time it right. It can be a good spot though to catch up with the other cars. The goal when you're hitting these corners is to come out fast. So you want to go in slow, brake pretty hard right before, and then slowly ease up. And basically by the time you hit the apex, you should be off the brakes and beginning to press the accelerator.
0.
Here I am trying to draft this guy, get behind him.
On your right. Clear right.
You need to push if we're going to hold
And
this
brake
position.
just a little bit
Car
later
right.
than him. He's
Still
around
there.
this corner. There he is, though. He's right there.
Clear right.
Alright, I think I catch him in this next turn. Yeah, here we go.
On your left. Clear left.
And I went too far. Yeah, see my
Car right.
eagerness to
Clear
get
right.
past that guy.
No,
I
Colin,
waited
track limits.
too
Come on.
long to brake.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, so one more in front of me.
Nice move, mate.
And this is where it gets easy to screw up because, you know, it's right there. I know I can catch him. Just have to be a little bit patient though. And I should say I don't have this the AI set very high in terms of difficulty.
Gap to Lasati.
So these guys aren't too hard really. You can of course play online. I don't ever do that. Like I said, I'm very casual about this. I just enjoy the driving.
Left side.
There we go.
Clear
Going
left.
first. Don't screw up. Ooh,
Well
very
done, mate. That was
close.
great.
I almost made the same mistake there. So now I just have to hold first place. I think I've got 2 more laps. Is that
2
right?
laps left. Your P1 is your best lap in this session. You're in the lead.
Yeah, I'm on the 7th lap now. And so I've got 1 more lap after this one.
The gap to Lasati behind is increasing. It's now 3.8.
Yeah, didn't do well on that. Okay, so I think I'm going into the final lap here.
Keep it together. We'll win this. That lap time was 158.
At this point, I'm just pretty far ahead of everyone, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Probably should have set the difficulty a little higher. That's okay.
Come
Wow.
on, track limits.
Completely
Keep it
screwed
between
that
the
up.
lines.
It's funny, like as you're playing this, you almost forget that these hands are not your hands. It's very weird because the wheel is actually set to the same sensitivity. It spins the same amount of degrees or whatever. It's matching what you see on the screen exactly, and so it's very immersive because of that.
Perez is reeling you in. The gap's now 6.1 seconds.
Okay, I think there's just one more turn, right? Yep, final turn. Yep, that's it, guys.
You won. Fantastic drive.
Thanks for watching.